Welcome back. You're watching NewsX. My name is Vineet Malhotra. Well, in the Ram Mandir donation theft case, fresh details have emerged from documents submitted by the police before the court regarding cash recoveries from the accused. According to the police records, 14,25,000 was recovered from Lavkush Mishra, 16,82,000 from Anukalp Mishra, and 20,39,000 along with USD, that is US dollars, to the tune of 1,121 from Avinash Shukla. The documents further state that 18 lakh rupees was recovered from Karunesh Pandey and 7 lakh from Ramashankar Mishra and about 1 lakh from Ramashankar Yadav, also known as Tunnu. Well, these recoveries from part of the police documents placed before the court as the investigation into the alleged misappropriation of Ram Mandir donations continues. We'll talk about this with our guest. Joining us at this point in time is Dr. Pawan Sinha, spiritual master, visionary thinker, is joining us on the show. Mr. A.K. Jain, former DGP, Uttar Pradesh. Adish Agarwal, senior advocate of the Supreme Court, also joins us on the broadcast. Well, let's also set some context over here. Dr. Sinha, I'll begin with you. So obviously this is absolutely shameful what's happened over here. But the big question, sir, that everybody is wondering and sort of speculating about is that how did this happen under the noses of CCTV cameras and authorities watching over?
See, actually, prima facie, when I see that case, I don't see that it is such a simple case of negligence or such a simple case of the theft. It's a very planned dacoity, which was continued from last so many months even, and today a probe is going to happen there about the Kumbh period. So in Kumbh, what was the status of money and how much money came and did not and was not used here. So some people were taking the money of Shri Ram Mandir to their places. This is the theft, and in this theft, when the evidences were asked by SIT, all cameras were not working and nobody saw any of the cameras from last 15 days. So this is something very startling. This is not an ordinary situation. So I think deep probes are needed here. And the second thing is that all the penalties should be penalized as much as possible, because this money is not a simple money that somebody handed over to anyone else. This is the money of Astha. This is the money of that Vishwas on Shri Ram. People struggled for 500 years. Then they got this. And if they see what has happened of their money, so they definitely, their heart must be broken down. So this should be also investigated. What was the reason that all the cameras were not working, or their hard disks are also not available. So this should be seen. SIT tenure has also been extended. So I can hope that some important documentary evidences or some other circumstantial evidences will come, and the guilty must be penalized.
The guilty must be penalized. Some breaking news also coming in now. Well, the Ram Mandir donation row is snowballing into a major political controversy. Allegations of theft involving temple donations have sparked sharp reactions, with political parties trading blows and demanding accountability. As the debate intensifies, questions are being raised over transparency, trust and the handling of the case. The fresh probe has now revealed that most employees at the Ram Mandir were hired on Anil Mishra's recommendations. Sources said at least 125 staff at the temple got jobs through Mishra's recommendations, including some of his relatives. The SIT is also probing allegations that Anil Mishra took commissions for jobs. The SIT will include findings on the commission allegations and its detailed report as well. Let me also, in fact, get a response at this point in time from Adish Agarwal, senior advocate. Adish, Thank you for being here with us. What do you think is going to be the trajectory of this case? Because this is not just about a temple, this is not just about bribery anymore. This is the misplacement or the displacement of trust of perhaps millions of devotees and people who thought that a temple is a sacred place from where nobody can steal.
You see, morality in our society is going down by down. And people who got the job, who were entrusted this work, these employees played mischief. And that's why the trust has, they made the statement, and due to that, police has registered the case, government is, SIT has been constituted, and arrests have been made, investigations are going on. Everywhere it can happen. Temple, in everywhere these things are happening, and these people who play this mischief, they know how to do this. It has come to the notice that CCTV camera were shut down that time when they were playing mischief, or it was done in a manner that when they are stealing, that video will not come. It's one person stand opposite to the camera. So this is bad, but these things happens, and the criminals will face the consequences.
The criminals will face the consequences. Some breaking news coming in now. Well, according to sources, the probe has also uncovered several properties linked to Anil Mishra. The SIT is investigating how much his assets have grown since he became the Mandir trustee. The role of arrested accused Anukalp Mishra and Lavkush Mishra is also said to be significant. Both are believed to be Anil Mishra's relatives. 8 accused have been arrested by the SIT so far, and Avinash Shukla, Anukalp Mishra, Lavkush Mishra, Manish Kumar Yadav, Karunesh Pandey, Ramashankar Mishra, Subhash Srivastav and Ramashankar Yadav alias Tinnu. They were reportedly caught embezzling money on CCTV, and the accused were grilled for several hours by the SIT on Tuesday. Sources said that the interrogation of the accused revealed that Tinnu Yadav was one of the key players in the donation theft. Tinnu had the keys to the counting room at the temple complex, sources said, and the accused told the police that Tinnu's collusion made the theft easier. The accused told investigators that their closeness to Anil Mishra gave them a free hand. Anil Mishra, according to sources, was also involved in the counting of donations at the temple. There was no one to question them. They knew where all the cameras were installed, and this is in fact what led to this kind of a theft, I beg your pardon. Mr. A.K. Jain, former DGP, Uttar Pradesh, is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Jain, how would you classify this criminal activity? Obviously, apart from the overlapping conflict of interest, there was impropriety from the very beginning in terms of hiring these people who were close to the person who was running the temple.
These trustees, actually, they were appointed by PMO, and they were involved in this movement, Ram Janambhoomi movement. So I think they thought that they are above law, above scrutiny, and nobody can challenge their authority. And this is what exactly happened at Ayodhya. There was no check on the activities of these people. Whomsoever they wanted, they appointed him for accounting purposes or as a sevadar, or so many jobs. 800 people had been engaged to run daily affairs. No interviews were held, no CVs were seen. They were just held. As Mr. Champat Rai said, ज़रूरतमंद लोगों को hire किया. Now these ज़रूरतमंद were mostly relatives of the trustees or well known to them. So naturally they were above scrutiny. No policeman dared to check them when they were entering the premises. No one dared to check them while they were making an exit. CCTV footages were kept. Some of them were deleted. one Arjun Dev, one radio maintenance officer of the radio department of UP Police. He was there for 17 years. And I'm told that senior most people used to ring up that he should be transferred from there. And he was in charge of 1,600 CCTVs. And he was a very influential man there. Now he has been transferred out. So many allegations were being leveled against trust regarding bricks, silver bricks, regarding so many articles which were presented to trust by different devotees from all parts of the country and outside country also. But trust never bothered to give any reply. They had become so very, what can you say? They thought that nobody has a right to ask them. Nobody has a right to challenge them. So had these gifts been uploaded on website of trust, then and had the trust issued the receipts for receiving these articles, then there would not have been so much of confusion. Naturally, money was being pilfered from the counting place. But all these important items which had been presented by so many people, even they should have been accounted for. It's a responsibility of the trust. When Mr. Champat Rai is receiving those bricks, other valuables, then he is responsible for answering. He should have immediately replied that they have been melted or they are present at such and such place. They should have been exhibited that, yes, please see that this thing is there. There is rumor that so many Shelaim, they have been swindled from that place. So naturally, it is an ongoing process, and I am told that it was going on for several years. Initially, it started on a small scale, but gradually, people thought that they can get away with anything, and they created properties, huge properties, worth crore and others. People who were getting 2,500 rupees, I am told, or 5,000 per month, they have constructed houses worth more than a crore at several places. They have bought lands also, they have bought vehicles also. That's why I have been saying that section of Gangsters Act also should be levied against these people, should be put against these people, so that the illegal properties which they have gained under section 14, it is applicable that all the ill-gotten wealth from crime proceeds can be confiscated on the orders of district magistrate, on the report of SSP. So that's the only way of confiscating all these properties, all these vehicles, all these properties, land holdings, which these people have bought over a period of time. Very strong action is required now. Another 15 days has been given to SIT. I think they are doing a fairly good job, and scope of their inquiry has been widened, and they are going to include so many other allegations also in their inquiry report. That's a very good, I think, stance by the state government, and I'm sure SIT will do a very good job, and they will do justice with the inquiry report. And on that basis, the final SIT, the investigating team, will be formed, and action will be taken against all those who are seen stealing money during counting. They might be bank employees, they might be outsourced people, they might be these Sevadars or Tinnu Yadav and others. They will gradually, all of them will be booked, no one will be spared.
All right, we have some more breaking news coming in. Well, police today reached the ancestral home of accused Lavkush Mishra as the investigation continues. Speaking to the media, his grandmother Girija Devi said police questioned her about the alleged missing money and asked where it had been kept. She said she was unwell and had no knowledge of any money, adding that she told the police to search the house themselves. Girija Devi also defended her grandson, saying he was not the kind of person who would be involved in such an act. She said he always spoke about following a righteous path and good company. Ending her remarks, she said that the matter is now in God's hands. Listen in.
पूछते रहे भैया पैसा कौड़ी कहाँ रहत रहे कहाँ करते रहे भैया ना तबीयत नहीं ठीक रहते बच्चा हाँ ये सब पूछत रहे कंडा में पैसा हम कहा जाओ भैया उतिन के उका धरे रहे तू बैठा कंडा जाओ भैया के देख लो जाओ.
Let me open Mr. Dr. Pavan Sinha again into this conversation. Dr. Sinha, Anil Mishra was selected to this commission, the Janbhoomi Tirth Kshetra, in 2020 very carefully by the Prime Minister's office. He's been part of the RSS since 1990. He has served at different positions in the past as well. What kind of a jolt, if any, do you think this brings to, the selection of this gentleman as well by the Prime Minister's office?
This will be a very big jolt, very big shock, because how Prime Minister office can do such mistake, because any names, if it is going from PMO, from HMO or any other minister's office, so it is a general belief that this person might have been checked, his record must have been checked, he would be the person of dignity and importance. That's why he is sent to this trust. This trust is not an ordinary trust where so many temples are run. This trust is an important, very, very important and extraordinary trust. Extraordinary people are here associated in this trust, and those people have been in the hum of affairs when finally this battle was won in November 2019. So, and so many people world over, as DGP Saab said, so many people world over, they manifested their trust in this trust. So it will be a very big shock if anybody who is sent by PMO is declared as culprit. But whatever news is coming, I do not know about the evidences, but whatever news is coming, on the basis of that, it seems that everybody is directly or indirectly involved in this. The indirectly means that how it is possible that they forget to take care of the cameras. Camera, particularly of this temple, which is always on the target of terrorists or some miscreants. So how this mistake can be made? This is really very shocking. And it is a great surprise that since long cameras are not working. And the second very important thing is this, that the properties, the investments of these 8 people are growing day by day, and nobody took the notice. 19 and this is 25. 26. So in these just 6 years, they have become millionaires. How it is possible? How it is possible? And particularly when they are getting very meager salary. Even the people who are having good amount of salary, they who are class 1 officers, they cannot build up so many things in 6 year time span. But they people have made. So these both of these things indicate that something is very much fishy in the water.
You're quite right, sir. Some breaking news coming in now. Well, the police have also conducted raids at homes of accused Anukalp Mishra, and during the action, family members spoke to the media, with his grandmother Sita Devi defending her grandson and rejecting the allegations. She described Anukalp Mishra as a wonderful grandson, saying he does not engage in gossip or complaints, and stays away from negative habits. Sita Devi also claimed that he does not hang around aimlessly and does not chew gutka or pan. Listen in.
और बहुत अच्छा पोता है, ये कब्बो न कहो चुगली करे, न शिकायत करे, न कोनो बच्चे के लगे खड़े हुए, न गुटखा पान खाए.
Coming in, and as the probe into the embezzlement of donations at Ayodhya's Ram Mandir deepens, the lens is now on former Ram Mandir trustee Anil Mishra. His name has emerged as one of the key players in the scam during the interrogation of the arrested accused. Police on Tuesday questioned Avinash Mishra, and Anil Mishra's name came up several times. Anil Mishra resigned as the trustee of the Ram Mandir Trust last week, along with General Secretary Champatlal Rai. Both of them have already been questioned by the Special Investigation Team as well. Let me bring in Mr. Adish Agarwal into this conversation once again. Mr. Agarwal, your thoughts on the fact that the trustee of one of India's most revered temples, for the lack of a better word, finding himself in such a soup. What does it say about the kind of arrangements that were made for this embezzlement to be orchestrated?
This is not final amount which the investigators have disclosed. I think more further investigation will reveal that there will be some more amounts and more people will be involved. But sometimes the political leaders opponents are making allegations against the trustees that they have been appointed by PMO. So that's why every trustee is not supposed to look after the CCTV cameras, or if they have appointed does not mean they are responsible. So making allegations against the officials, this is not correct, although police has a right to investigate them on this issue. But ultimately, I am telling, nothing will come out. No case will be launched against the trustees like Mr. Champat Rai and the president who was our PMO's principal secretary, and he is the president of this trust. So, but small people who have done mischief, they will be properly investigated, and they will be charge sheet will be filed against them, and ultimately they will be convicted also. And a good message will go to general public that if somebody is doing wrong, and not only the conviction, Lord Rama will also punish them.
More breaking news coming in amidst the ongoing probe into the Ayodhya Ram Mandir theft case. Aam Aadmi Party National Convener Arvind Kejriwal on Wednesday targeted Amit Shah, claiming that the Union Home Minister mentioned the temple over 42 times in speeches and interviews but did not visit the shrine even once. It's since its consecration in 2024. In a post on X, Kejriwal said that 2.5 years have passed since the consecration of the Sri Ram temple, a total of 891 days. In these 2.5 years, Home Minister Amit Shah has not visited the Ram temple even once. He claimed that he had checked public records and media reports and alleged that Shah had referred to the Ram temple more than 42 times in speeches and interviews. He has the time to seek votes in the name of Ram, but no time to visit the temple. Mr. Kejriwal, in fact, went on to say this. He also questioned Shah or Amit Shah directly, asking why he had not visited Ayodhya and whether he considered Lord Ram as God. He went on to say, and I quote, "My questions to Amit Shah is, why have you not visited the Ram temple? Do you not feel like visiting the Ram temple? Do you not need Lord Ram's blessings? And do you not consider Ram as God?" He also said that Amit Shah should visit the Ram temple, and said devotees would expect political leaders associated with the Ram temple movement to seek the blessings at the shrine. Let's now tell you, viewers, how the accused evaded CCTVs. To evade the cameras, one person would take the cash while others surrounded him. Sources said that the money was then hidden in a bathroom and taken out later when they got a chance. Being close to trust officials, they were not checked anywhere And we also got to know that while Tinu Yadav had one key to the counting room, the second key was with the bank staff. The money was allegedly siphoned off through a collusion with the bank. Tinu Yadav and the bank employees took a share of the stolen money, and the counting of cash donations is authorized by SBI, which has engaged a private agency for the job. The cash offerings are made in 4 donation boxes and counted by a team of 14 people, including 11 bank staff and 3 from the temple trust. All right, let me also rope in Mr. A.K. Jain, former DGP, into this conversation as well. Mr. Jain, important to understand that the bank is also an equally guilty party when it comes to this collusion.
I don't know how far bank is involved. I am told that bank complained against a few people and wanted to change the staff, but they were prevented from doing it by the trustees. Why did they prevent? Bank was not in a position because they are a beneficiary. So much of money is going into their account. So why will they insist? They don't want that the Ram Janambhoomi Trust should withdraw the accounts from their bank. So all this bungling kept on going, and I'll not be surprised if some bank employees also got involved in it, because you need involvement of so many people, because otherwise they will create noise over it, and you keep dividing the spoils amongst, and they kept on doing it, dividing the spoils. So bank employees might also be involved, and I'm sure they will also be caught, and accountability will also be fixed of the bank employees who were deployed there, or the outsource agency which was there to look after the counting part. So they will also be held accountable, and let the report come of SIT. After that, there will be proper SIT for conducting investigation. This was inquiry stage. Investigation in the real sense will start. Although investigation is going on, most probably SHO Ram Janambhoomi, he is IO of the case, and he is being assisted by CO Ayodhya and others. Raids are being conducted at the houses of all these 8 accused. एक नक्शा नजरी बनता है, नक्शा नजरी scene of crime का, and the place where the accused stays, वो सब, that is all being prepared, and it will be part of investigation.
All right, sir. All right, sir. We've run out of time, but I appreciate your perspective on the same. We'll take a short break now. Be right back.